As an online coach, you need to understand that this one thing is a key indicator of a solid business, and that's LTV, lifetime value. Think about Starbucks. Starbucks looks like a little $2, $3, $4, $5, even maybe $10 purchase you do here and there. But the fact is, if you think about your lifetime and the amount of money you spent on that little daily coffee, you'll see that you spent a large amount with them. And so Alex Hormozi broke this down and said that if you can get your clients, your prospects, your customers to pay you again and again and again and again, and pay you a large amount again and again and again, you've completely won. That's why Apple is extremely successful. You buy the new iPhone every single year. It's 1,000, 2,000 maybe these days. It's the same thing. So they're selling a high ticket thing on a repeated frequency, which then means they've essentially got an infinite money glitch. And the dangerous thing about Apple, this is the real dangerous thing, is that they have an ecosystem. This is what defines a real business. Because right now, especially in the info product or online space, you have people who just sell a course or a coaching program or consultancy or a service or an ebook or a community. They just sell this one thing. And of course, we know for a fact that when you're just starting out, you need to master that one offer, master that one product, that service, get that good, sell that as many times as possible, almost rinse it, if you could say, and then focus on a new piece of the puzzle. But the fact is, you need to ensure that you have an ecosystem, which is an offer suite. You have a variety of different offers for different people within your audience. It's very simple, right? And so what we're gonna be going over today is LTV, how to implement this as an online coach. I deal specifically with online health and fitness coaches. I help them scale up their businesses. My name's Isaac, by the way. And the fact is, if you master LTV, this is how you're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10x the amount of revenue you're getting, just because you always have something to offer your clients. The first most important thing we must do is map out our customer journey. So if I'm an online fitness coach, right, you need to understand this one key thing. Key thing. What you are selling is not fitness coaching, it's not workouts, it's not get jacked. Because the fact is, there's always what? A reason why they're doing this, okay? And that reason why can surround and revolve around many things. It could be to do with dating, current relationships or future relationships. It could be to be more confident with women, with their wife, maybe save their marriage, etc. It could be surrounding just self-esteem in general, proving to their past self that they could do what they said they would do, that they could stop being this fat kid who was always out of shape, or stop being the skinny kid. It could also just be about feeling, but when I say feeling, I mean actually feeling good. Because getting jacked is one thing, having a great physique is one thing, but you've seen Ronnie Coleman. He has an insane physique, he's in a wheelchair because he just pumped himself with steroids. You've seen these people who are like jacked bodybuilders, but they can't touch their toes. So how does their life actually feel? How is their overall health? Is it about longevity, right? Do they want to be able to see their granddaughter's wedding, right? Do they want to live long? But the fact is, there's so many reasons why you want to get in shape, which then means we don't just have to sell this one-dimensional get jacked, get in shape. For example, for girls, it'd be get a big bum, get a big booty. It might be that, right? It's not just this one-dimensional thing. It's a holistic thing. Once you see online fitness coaching as a holistic thing, this is when you can start making real money. And so you need to understand, and this is a key concept, you understand that once you solve one problem for your clients, you need to essentially create another one. And the thing is, you don't actually need to create the problem. But what you need to understand is, inevitably, another problem will arise. And so if another problem will inevitably arise, this means you need to be the one who's solving the problem, who provides them the solution. Because the fact is, let's say they get in shape. Wow, I've got a great physique now. What about their sleep and their energy levels? Sleep, we need to fix that. Okay, their sleep improves. What about their gut health? Like, not just eating an okay diet, what about their actual gut health? Okay, they've got good gut health now. What if they're a busy professional and they sit at their desk all day and they have neck and back issues and joint pain? Mobility, we could go on and on and on. Maybe it's mindset, maybe it's confidence. Do you now understand that you are not a health and fitness coach, you are a life coach? You've given them not only the great physique, but the confidence to show that great physique. Because one thing I've learned over however many years is that no matter the physical representation, the physical thing we accrue and acquire, if we don't have the mindset to go with it, it doesn't really matter. So for example, if you've done all these great things for them and they have a great physique, but they're still lacking confidence, you need to help them with their mindset. And as a health and fitness coach, you have the ability to do so because you've changed so many people's lives, right? So once we understand this, right, we understand we can help them with their sleep, gut health, mobility, mindset. We now understand the customer's journey and that they may go from being jacked to wanting more holistic health here, to wanting to perfect their mobility, to wanting to perfect their mindset and confidence. Then they maybe want to say, I want to make more money. Or maybe they want to say, I want community. I want a group of like-minded individuals who are on the same path of self-improvement as me, but we understand our client's journey, our customer journey to an extent. We now need to actually execute this within our business. This comes down to these 4 key components within your business. This comes down to upsells, we have cross-sells, we have downsells, and we have continuity. And we have a bonus one that I'm going to mention at the end. So we have upsells. How can we charge the client more for an ascended level of support or problem solving in their life? For example, if we look at our actual funnel, how you should structure your funnel, gone are the days, this is what we used to do, this is what Russell Brunson taught, right? The value ladder. He said, charge low ticket up front. Maybe this is free. Maybe this is our low ticket. This is $30 community. Maybe this is the next thing. This is a $200 coaching program. And then maybe this is the next thing. This is maybe this is the 5,000 for 8 months. This is the Russell Brunson value ladder. But the issue is with a lot of industries and nowadays, you're actually messing up by having this as the front facing offer. Why? Because this number one distracts them from getting to the high ticket. Because the issue is if they consume something free, it's different. We can make this free thing extremely high quality, but extremely quick to consume. But if you give them something they paid for, they're very likely to go, okay, let me finish consuming everything here first and, squeezing the juice out of this free thing, this $30 thing, and then you're sending. This distracts them. But this also actually devalues your 5K offer because it's like, why would I pay you 5K if I can just pay you 30? The Russell Brunson days are gone. I love Russell Brunson, by the way, but realistically, that works. By the way, I'm not saying it doesn't work, but I'd say this is more effective. We want to understand our free straight to high ticket funnel, and then we have our downsells and our upsells. Okay, so we're going to position our high ticket as group coaching. But when I say group coaching, I don't mean just chucking them in a group and letting them kind of fight to get in shape. I mean, if you are at the level where you are the face of the business, you're the founder, but you have coaches under you, right, who are also qualified, who are front facing, who can take checking calls, who can do the work, right? So we have our coaches. When you sell these people on this high ticket, you're allocating them one-to-one to work with one of these coaches, but then you're gonna have things like group coaching calls where, for example, there would be 3 group coaching calls in a week, which would mean you'd have one with yourself, one with one coach and one with another. This is what I mean by group coaching. I don't mean chucking them in a community and letting them fight for success, okay? I mean, it's one-to-one, but it's in a group sense where you're not coaching them directly. How can we ascend them to a higher level of service? This is when we position you as extremely high ticket and almost an ultra high ticket, okay? Where, for example, if it was 5K for 8 months for our group coaching, our coaches, our one-to-one, this is still one-to-one coaching, by the way, but this is 5,000. Our ultra high ticket right here could be 10,000 for the same thing because it's a higher level. You're the master expert, right? You're the kingpin. You're the face of the brand. So you could easily do a this or that close and say, yeah, you can either work with me one-to-one for this price, work with one of my coaches one-to-one, who's still highly qualified, will get you the results, but my time is extremely valuable considering the amount of clients we have now. And if I do work one-to-one with someone, I want to give them all I have rather than take on a lot of one-to-one clients for myself, okay? So we have our ultra high ticket, but what else can we do in terms of upsells? We can also have retreat, right? Client retreats, events. This essentially comes down the title of in-person because we know that online has extreme leverage. We don't have to be there. We don't have to clock in and do the PT stuff and £30 an hour, £50, £100, $200, whatever it is, right? In person, especially when it's one-to-many, is extremely high leverage, similar to online, but it's also an upsell in a sense because you could do, for example, a 3K client retreat, or even if it's like a 1K retreat or like a 500 event, right? We could do something. 100, who knows, right? These are just prices I'm just breaking down. But the point is, we have some sort of in-person event. We know that the highest height would be, for example, a client where you fly out to them and work out with them one-to-one for a week. But I'm not suggesting that for anyone right now. That just doesn't make much sense unless they pay you a lot of money, right? But the fact is, we've now got our upsells. What can we upsell them to? Now, we go into our cross-sells. And our cross-sells are simply complementary products and services that will actually help them along their journey. Remember here, we had the fact that this isn't just getting in shape. This is holistic, sleep, energy levels, gut health, mobility, community, which is where of course our upsells come in. But with our cross sells, a lot of these are primarily affiliates, but if you package these the correct way, you can sell these cross sells for a large amount. What would our cross sells be? We would have Oura Ring. And how you could package this is two ways. You could have an Oura Ring affiliate where you essentially get your clients a discount, but then you also get commissions via affiliate. And this seems like it's no money, but after you have 10, 20, 50, 100 clients, this is gonna start to rack up. And it's a simple sell because you could simply implement it and say, yeah, I mean, you said your sleep's kind of bad. We do have a partnership with Oura Ring where you get X, Y, Z. But then on a deeper level, if you wanted to take it to the next level, you don't just package it as giving them the Oura Ring discount with your affiliate link, but you package it as your sleep tracking service where you actually monitor their Oura Ring stats. You can use Everfit to connect their Oura Ring statistics, and then you give them prescriptions based on how their sleep scores are. You might tell them, yeah, you need to implement some supplementation, magnesium or L-theanine, apigenin. You might want to tell them to reduce the temperature within their room before they go to bed. You might need to tell them to stop eating at least 4 hours before their bedtime. You might want to tell them to use blue light blocking glasses. This is another thing you could package. But if you package this all together and say, yeah, so we have our sleep tracking service where we provide you with an Oura Ring, track your Oura Ring statistics for the first 2 weeks, we give you specific prescriptions for this, which include providing you with blue light blocking glasses, etc. And then also then continuously track it to improve your sleep. That is a full set package where you've now implemented sleep tracking, and that's a beautiful cross sell. You could charge anywhere from an additional 500, 1,000, 2,000 for this service. What else can we do with cross sells? We have their nutrition. And so with their nutrition, it's very simple. This could be affiliates with meal prep services that are specific for fitness and health. So this could be, in terms of the nutrition, meal prep services that are specific for fitness and health, where you have an affiliate with them. Or you could package that where, as we just said, you provide them the meal prep at cost, and then also add on additional tracking for it, an additional prescription for it, an additional management of it. So now we've got this as a cross-sell. What else can we provide as a cross-sell? Let's say, for example, their mobility is a big issue and they're sitting at their desk all day hunched over. You could then have a partnership with a standing desk company and a walking treadmill. What would this then mean? Either it's a simple affiliate, again, or we could package it as the actual product, the actual object, as well as your services, the coaching side of things, giving them specific desk workouts and desk exercises to do, to stretch, right? But the fact is, I've already given you 3 key cross-sells you can implement into your business. So now you have the upsells, we have the ultra high ticket, we have the in-person, you have the cross-sells, which is the Oura Ring, the sleep tracking, etc. Now we have the continuity, because how I usually like to package my clients' coaching programs is 4 to 8 month programs or 3 to 6. You can easily sell the year up front, but the issue with selling the year up front is often people may not commit fully, right? But then I would also say it's a case where if you do a 4 to 8 month, you can then resell them into another 4 to 8 month in a short succession. And with continuity, you can either keep the exact same price if your clients are high ticket individuals, or if there's some resistance, you can say, because you've already paid the high ticket, because we've already made you some progress, just to maintain the progress, we give you a continuity. These are renewals, okay? And these could be a simple continuity of 250, for example, 250, 350, 500, whatever your price is, just to maintain them per month and lock them in for another maybe 4, 8, 12 months, who knows. But this could also be a continuity where you actually charge them another high ticket package to get them to a new elevated goal. And then finally we have downsells, and downsells come directly from the high ticket where you're on the sales call and you know they don't have enough money for this. We actually have some calendar scheduling softwares where we can automatically book them onto the downsell calendar. But downsells is where they can't afford the high ticket. So we have a mid ticket of some sort. And this mid ticket is simply like a really simple version of the high ticket. So they just get workouts, for example, and we could price this at maybe 200 per month, just a maybe 6 month program or 12 month program. And it's just the workouts, the nutrition, and then messaging from like one of these coaches, but nowhere near as much nowhere near as much support as you get on this level of coaching, right? You can do the downsell in many different ways, but you have a mid ticket. And so now if you can see here, when we solve the client's problem, another problem is created and we solve it again. And another problem is created and we solve it again. And we keep solving it. We can work with clients forever based on everything we've got here. And that is exactly how you implement LTV into your fitness coaching business. This was a pretty in-depth one. This was a pretty valuable video. And so if you want more valuable videos like this, of course you can go on my YouTube, or you can join my free school, right? Where I have an abundance of videos just like this, helping online coaches, fitness, health, other niches, scale up their businesses calls. We have weekly calls where we go over specific source, dissecting your businesses and helping you out. And if you want to expedite that process and you say, the free school is amazing, but I want your one-to-one help, Isaac, just book in a call below. It's as simple as that. That being said, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Kill your business this year in 2025. Jesus Christ loves you. God made, God paid.